Good morning, everybody. This week we're coming at you with a little bit different video. It's not about the boys this week out there slinging pipe, pushing the earth. It's about the ladies here in the office that support them so they can actually do their job effectively and efficiently. Our ladies, we can't thank them enough for, number one, putting up with all of us day in and day out, but there's so many different intricate roles nowadays that women are playing in construction. So shout out to you ladies for sure. It's Women in Construction Week. I think this is when this video is going up. With that being said, we're going to go interview our ladies, which one happens to be my wife, our office manager, and our kind of admin representative, I guess, admin assistant to everything. We call her the gatekeeper. Everything goes to her first, and then it kind of portrays out. But talk about why they keep choosing to be here. Because construction is a stressful, high-paced, very fast environment. But you ladies are super detail-oriented. That's exactly, especially the skilled trades, the blue-collar sector of construction. We're out there swinging hammers, pushing dirt, whatever. We're not very good about being organized and ensuring that we bill. And if it was up to, don't get me wrong, there's men doing project management and finance and the accounting side of it. I totally get it, guys. But most generally speaking, in the admin roles is female oriented. So shout out to you ladies this week. We're going to go in, we're going to talk to our group of ladies, pick their brain on a few questions, and celebrate the women in construction. If you've got a lady in construction at your outfit or somebody that you know works through construction, send them this video and just share it with them and say, hey, we appreciate you highlighting you girls this week. Check out all our socials, guys. We will be putting up several posts a week. This year you're going to see a lot more themes going along with the national theme. We're kind of got some strategy behind what we're doing. But this week, it's all about them ladies in construction, so come along with us. So, number one, Miss Shay, thank you for all you do here. It's been an incredible, how long have you been here?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Did you do construction prior to this?
No, I did not. I was a special education teacher.
How'd you end up here?
Well,
Thank God you did.
yeah. I had a family member, brother-in-law.
That's right.
Mentioned there was an open position, and it was summertime, and I didn't have a job yet because I left teaching, and thought it'd be nice to try something new, and I'm very glad I did.
There's a lot of women out there that are probably walking into a construction role that have zero experience, zero knowledge about what the company does, and are maybe nervous about walking in like you did. And what are some things that they can use walking into that job day one to be looking for from a 30,000 foot view?
I would say like what helped me learn was when I was in all the meetings, I would truly listen to what the boys were talking about. I've learned so much about fire line and water and sewer, just like learning even the little aspects of what the parts are and all the stuff that all flows together, and then learning what they do out there really helps on the admin side, because that stuff is the stuff that you can kind of pick up quickly. It's learning what the guys do out in the field and understand what's kind of going on, and it helps you on the admin side on billing and contracts. And if you kind of understand what they see, then when you're running through contracts and billing, you kind of can figure it out like for yourself. But really trying to listen to what the boys talk about and just kind of have open ears of everything that's going on, and it really helps you learn a lot about construction.
But out of everything you have done here, what do you say your favorite part of working at Sycon is? Or working in the construction industry in general?
What I love about it, especially even here, I love that there is something new every day. I always learn something every day. I take something home with me, like just every day. Just something's new.
Yep.
And that's what I love about it. And I love that, like, well, my husband works in construction or whatever, and so like it's nice to have something that I can relate to with him, and he also understands.
What's the biggest frustration about the construction industry or Psychon in general?
I think that's something that I think all people in construction struggle with or have frustrations is really trying to get the communication from the field to the office, but also trying to understand and be in each person's shoes. Trying to see it from their side, our side, but really just trying to work together to get that flow going.
I really appreciate you, and I wanted to take some time to shine some light on what you do here. The boys and us would be lost without you girls. So,
Yeah.
you got anything else for the channel?
No.
Do you think you'll stay in construction the rest of your life, whether it's here or somewhere else?
I think so.
You see the path?
Yeah.
How long have you been here, Misty?
2 years in January.
That's right. Missed 2 years. That is insane. Did you think you were going to end up in construction when you were coming out of high school?
Oh, no.
No.
No. No, coming out of high school, I was going to be a mom. That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was it. And then I thought I needed a job. So I started in trucking.
Yep.
And then trucking led me to construction.
What is your favorite part of maybe the construction industry or Psychon in general?
Oh, I like that it's just, you never know what the day's going to hold. I mean, it's different every day. You don't come in and think, okay, you know, when in an office job, it's mundane. It's the same thing every day, all day. In construction, it's not.
Never.
Psychon might have 2 days in a row. That's pretty normal. And then it all
God
gets
blushes.
tore up.
So what's your frustration about the construction industry or Psychon in
The
general?
frustration is the weather.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's the thing that frustrates me the most. And the guys can't do anything.
It makes for long weeks in here too.
Yes, very long weeks.
Yeah. Thank you so much for what you do here, and all the ladies here, and all you women in construction, and maybe too some of those ladies that are sitting there teetering with the idea of maybe I should try construction and just jump over. Do it. Absolutely. We need more of you ladies willing to jump over into our world and help getting us organized and looking at the details and understanding that the details are important and not just portion of our hat we're wearing that day. But thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
That's all I got. All right. Should be easy enough. What do you do here?
I really over all the admin, anything that kind of happens on the inner workings of Psychon. I have a hand in, just
Final
keeping-
approvals on
Yeah.
everything.
just keeping everything connecting and rolling forward.
How long have you been here, babe?
I have been here longer than anyone else. I started Psychon, we registered Psychon.
Oh my Lord, that's crazy.
Forever. I have learned a lot about, especially like putting together hydrants, pipes, thrust blocks. Like the general overview of what happens on a job site, I have picked up on a lot. I wouldn't say that I could go out and like do anything.
Yeah, but you at least
But-
understand my language.
Yeah.
Why? This is the question I've been waiting. So why'd you pick this career?
Well, I didn't so much as pick this career as picking the person that I was going to spend the rest of my life with, and then the career kind of chose me.
Yeah, you really didn't have a choice.
But I feel like I did. I had a choice, and I chose to support you and
Get in the weeds.
really, yeah, and to really like make this a family business, because we definitely could have done this and brought people in
Yeah.
to do the parts that I have done, and maybe that would have
I
been
agree.
simpler.
No, it would have been,
But-
but I don't think you would have sunk your teeth into the experience either.
No, and I don't think that Sicon would be where it's at, because I feel like I chose Sicon because I knew what you had invested
Right.
in the company, and so because of that, I really like dove headfirst, and I
Yeah, you did.
decided that like this is what I'm doing. I'm going to
Learn everything you
learn.
could.
Yeah.
Last thing, what's your favorite thing about working at Sycon? What's your least favorite thing about working at Sycon?
Okay. Ooh, my favorite thing about working for Sicon is really, I've really loved getting to watch it grow. Like, and getting to see all of the different phases of Sicon. I mean, we started off doing residential utility. Now we're on commercial sites. We are developing projects that from the very beginning. So it's been a crazy ride and getting to watch all of the pieces go, but also getting to grow employees. Like that, I love that. That's like my favorite part of this is that we get to take somebody that has never worked in construction, that has never, had a job outside of a hostess
Wherever.
or, something that has nothing to do with us, and then getting to watch them thrive and learn. And then I guess the same kind of thing that is my least favorite is we've had a lot of hurt that has happened in Sicon because we have invested in people, and then
Boy, do
haven't had that investment back. But that is what being an entrepreneur is about.
Snippet here to add on to that is if your employer, if you don't think they'll communicate with you, just go in and shut the door. Just let them know how you're feeling. And if the employer is young in the business itself and the processes aren't there and the systems aren't there, they're just trying to figure it out.
Also on the same side, like if you are a small business, make sure you're checking in with employees.
That was one
and
of our biggest faults.
Having those conversations, because on the surface level, everything
It's fine.
seems perfectly fine. But when you get down to like the brass tacks, the nitty gritty, sometimes there are seeds of resentment that are growing, and the more that you can communicate with them about their jobs, their tasks, their feelings, the earlier. And that I think is something that we have learned over time is that just check in with your employees. Even if you think everything's a-okay, sometimes you just need to have a quick conversation and you can put a lot of things to bed and not have to worry about them. But if you don't do that, it comes back and bites you every single time.
It does, and we learned that especially through the growth and the struggles of 23, 24, growing and the market not growing, but the market is, anyways. We just learned a lot. Like Sarah was touching, is growing those employees. We have brought in, myself and Sarah have brought in 3 or 4 key fractional pieces to help the health of the business, which gets to alleviate us a little bit to focus on the main things, which right now happens to be our sweet baby Kay of 8 weeks old and our other big kids, and learning some executive roles and what she needs to be looking at. And I'm kind of going through that same transition.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do want to say, if it wasn't for the other women that are in this office, it would not
We'd be host.
what it is.
100%.
They have allowed us to be able to make transitions and to, grow in our own personal careers, to be able to take the next step. And so I am so grateful for Shay and Deanne for everything that they've put into Sicon so far, and all the growth that they are currently doing and learning, and
We're supporting the growth and learning and trying to push them forward, during this transition. But no, shout out to all the women in construction, but
Yes.
specifically ours here at SciCon, and we wanted to take a few minutes and highlight them. So thanks for answering all my questions today. It's nice to catch you in the office.